What's going on, people? Guns blazing back at it again. So my friend showed me this extremely cheesy deck. He built this deck to troll some people in the KC Cup and managed to get himself a couple of unsuspecting victims. And at first you might be thinking, how can you really make Harpies spicy? Well, let's see. So the usual, Harpy black pink opener into Cyber Slash. The usual. 2 sets, but wait till you see what these face downs are, because let me tell you, it ain't no Book of Moon. Alright, so right after the draw phase, Light Force Sword, banishing 1 card from his hand. Opponent MST's a back row, but little does he know it's terrible deal, which is literally a terrible deal for him. So poor Yugi boy over here, already down to 2 cards, 1 in his hand, 1 back row. Directo Ataku into the Book of Moon. And Light Force Sword ticking down, but by the time he gets the card back, the duel will already be done, usually. MST again, and this time it's Dark Coffin. Poor dude just got hit with 3 different tilts in 1 duel. Like, someone tell me where this Baggio's cards are. I don't see his cards. Does he have any cards left? He does not have any cards left. He has 0 cards, my god. Alright, so he's down to 100. But you already know, top deck situation. He's not coming back from this one. Light Force Sword still hasn't returned the card. It's after 4 standby phases. I'm like, oh man, that's the perfect way to cheese someone who's trying to MST cheese you. Another one from paugin. So the opponent goes 3 back row, right? Opponent tries to interrupt the channeler with a bad aim, but he's gonna swallow that boy up. Go out into Perfumer and pop the remaining. And that's already the 3 back row done. Yes. And Dark Coffins. The guy has no cards left. Like, where did his cards go? Where did they go? Anyways. Bet the rest, the usual. And a fat Cyber Slash 2600. Oh, misplay? I was like, you really gonna let him pop Destiny Draw? Then I realized, oh no, is he gonna do it to him? He's gonna do it to him. He's gonna go with a pointer of the Red Lotus. Yeah, Destiny Draw whatever you want. Destiny Draw whatever you want, because it's going straight to the banish pile, my boy. And you're not getting it back to the end of the turn. Oh no. And yeah, it's pretty much done after that. Just needs to summon 1 more Mon. And that's GG. There is a Canadian in the way, but doesn't matter. Opponent scoops it out. And yeah, that's pretty much the deck, because Harpies, like, they're pretty much the best candidate to run Dark Coffin, because they can pop it at will. And here's the list. I was trying out Smoke Grenade, but if you want to run the OG, then swap that right back out for Terrible Deal. Then you got 3 Dark Coffins, which you pop, and either they have to discard a random card, or they have to destroy one of their own monsters. It's their choice. Light Force Sword, of course, for the cheese. And a pointer, the Red Lotus. He also mentioned he threw a Harpy Harpist somewhere in there, I think, for one of the mons. I forgot which. So that was Kaiba's right one, the right nut of the Forbidden One in action. Now I show you my side, the left nut. Here we go, very fitting, because we're facing Cock Tower Prison, and he managed to get it out, but he doesn't MST my Harpy's Hunting Ground. How nice of him. I go ahead and destroy the Clock Tower on my turn. Obviously this means I can't attack him, because it's all of his monsters are protected from battle damage, but I have no choice, gotta do it anyway. Just gonna do my thing here, do Channeler, Perfumer, and I'm gonna pop one of my face downs, Dark Coffin, get that nice hand destruction started, get Cyber Slash out as well. Fortunately, gotta kill off my own Hunting Ground, but that's okay. Got the Oracle, gonna get it back at the end of the turn. The Feather Rest comes up big, gets me another Dark Coffin. Gonna go ahead and set that, and Smoke Grenade. That's gonna come in use, maybe. And here's where it goes down. He Typhoons the Red Lotus, I chain it obviously. And he chains another Typhoon, which I don't think he should have done, he should have waited. but it's another Dark Coffin, so his hand's gone. It was Mass Change and Drill Dark. Actually, he gets lucky here because the random drop gets the not Drill Dark monster, which means he gets Excalibur out. He wouldn't have gotten it out if Drill Dark got dropped. So actually, this duel is gonna come down to the top deck because he gets Mass Change back. I have to do something here, and thank Asgard, your boy picks up the Perfumer, which is probably the best card I could have picked up there. So I get to go Hunting Ground, Smoke Grenade, spice it up. I'm gonna equip it onto Excalibur, not my own monster, of course. Cyber Slash it, get rid of the Mass Change in his hand, and bounce the monster back to the extra deck. And that's it. The fun part is when they MST your Dark Coffin, and then it ends up being a -2 for them because they're tossing out their card, and they have to toss out another card because they destroyed the Dark Coffin. And that's how you bait these dudes into throwing their whole hand away. I mean, I don't blame them. They gotta get rid of the back row, you know? It's just that they don't expect... They do not expect the counter cheese. And this one... This duel was so dumb, man. First of all, I think this is my first time seeing this light barrier skill. It's kind of interesting, but... I know, like, next to nothing about this archetype, and you will see that. You will see that in action in this duel. So 2 monsters, 2 back row. Gonna go ahead and Smoke Grenade so I can get rid of the card in his hand. I equip it to his monster, then destroy it. He breakthrough skills my Perfumer, which means I can't get the search off, but I still get the pop off. So that's Karma Cut done. I blindly swing into this monster, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not read this card. It summons another monster which destroys mine. And this duel should have been over, but this is what happens, alright? He tops Night Beam, goes for the face down, and since he has no cards in his hand, he has to destroy one of his monsters. Which is hilarious to me because if he didn't top Night Beam, that wouldn't have happened to him. I get another Dark Coffin, and I'm gonna pop it instead of his back row because again, he has no hands, so he's forced to destroy his monster. And that's literally the only way I could have gotten over it, other than maybe picking up another Chandler, and it's pretty much over from here because I still have Harpy's Hunting Ground, which is another pretty spicy thing about this deck, is that since you can pop your own back row, like you have things to pop, right? So you don't have to always pop your own Hunting Ground. Red Lotus is so cheesy in this deck. I mean, you get to pop it at any time. So here I don't pop it at the draw phase. I wait until they summon a monster. Sometimes you do want to do it right away, but sometimes you can let them summon the monsters so you can disrupt and also pop your Cyber Slash effect, which I will do right here. Bounce that right back. You can only summon it once a turn by showing blue eyes. And then, nice hand, son. Oh, he is bricked out of his mind apart from that one blue eyes. And I was going to be nice, drop his white stone so he can get his 3rd blue eyes, but he scoops just in the nick of time. That's why I like Smoke Grenade, and that's why I like a Point of the Red Lotus, because you get to see their whole hand and you get to pick, so you know if they have threats or not, and if they do, you get rid of them. And I don't know, there's just something about getting 2 Dark Coffins and a Point of Red Lotus on turn 1. Because think about it this way, right? It's already bad enough with the bricks in this game because the starting hand is only 4 cards. But like, imagine going turn 2 and you got 2 cards dropped already. So your starting hand is 2 cards, and then you're gonna draw 1. But then I'm also gonna have a Pointer of the Red Lotus waiting for you, ready to swoop in and prevent anything that you could have going for you. That's not a good feeling, especially since, like, again, you can brick first of all, and even if you don't brick, even if you don't completely brick, you still need at least 2 or 3 cards to get your engines going, right? So this guy didn't really get to do anything. It was some kind of Stromberg cheese, but you know, he scoops it out before I get to even pop Red Lotus. All right, and this next one is just me getting owned. Like, I didn't even comprehend what he did, but it looked pretty cool. Like it's the first time I saw it too. And this also shows the weakness of the deck, which is if you don't really get your things going, or if you don't manage to pop your dark coffins and get your traps and whatnot, they get pretty useless after like the first turn or two. Especially when you need a useful top deck, because the whole purpose of this deck is to be preemptive and stop things before they can get the ball rolling, you know. But yeah, this guy pulled some next combo and I couldn't do anything about it. Obviously, the original version of this deck would run stuff like Book of Moon, Chalice, even like Floodgate, Treacherous maybe. But again, if you don't preempt with this deck, if you don't stop things before they can get their combos off, it's going to be pretty rough because, as you can see, I got nothing here. My only move is to scoop. Anyways, my boys, thanks for checking out the video. I know it's a little different from stream highlights or lore, but I gotta hit you with different types of content. Also, I didn't have any stream content left. Gonna stream again soon though. And again, once Master Duel comes through, we'll hammer down some more consistent stream times. It's been kind of random lately, not gonna lie. Anyways, have yourselves a damn good one. And this is Guns Blazing, signing out.